Okay, now here I wanted to show you this breakdown when Rayah Marshall got to play the most so far this season, and it was when the Golden State Valkyries played Connecticut back in June, and I promised that I was going to do this film breakdown, and now I'm just getting to it, so I apologize for that. But I wanted to show you guys how Connecticut has every opportunity to give Rayah touches and to help her develop as a player and to give her confidence and to stoke confidence in her. And there are several opportunities that I feel that they missed to let her have some touches. And there's a stark difference between players like Brianna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu, who during the All-Star game made it a point in even saying that, first time rookies at the All-Star game, we want to get them in the game so they can experience it and so they can get some touches and help them with their confidence. And I understand it's just an All-Star game. I'm just trying to make a point. The stark difference in leadership and understanding how to make your rookies feel like they're involved and they're important. And so this is just one of the plays that I'm talking about where they had every opportunity to get Rayah the ball and totally just, why not? Why not get her the ball? Okay, so here we go. Here's a play right here that I'm talking about. Here you see Rayah right here. Rayah right here, right? She's on the block. Now watch what happens right here. She comes in. Look, she's wide open. Look it. She's got her player on her back. Olivia Nelson-Ododa, however you say her name. Throw her the ball. I mean, throw her the ball. What do you have to lose? Get her confident. Get her some touches. She doesn't do that, and I don't know why. She is wide open. She has the player on her back. If Rayah goes up, she's going to get fouled because she's either her Olivia Nelson-Ododa's player is either going to come over and foul her, or this player behind Rayah is going to foul her. She's wide open. Look it. I just get so frustrated. Instead, she decides to drive the ball and drive her defender into just more traffic. Why? Now she's stuck. Now she shoots it. She gets fouled. But why? Why do that? She had Rayah wide open. Now we're going to watch Rayah on defense. We're going to look at her spacing. We're going to see how she look at perfect. She's watching the ball. She's watching the player, watching ball. She's sagging in the middle. Now she's going to hustle out. Watch this. She's going to hustle down. She's going to hustle down. Look at Nelson-Ododa. What is she doing? What is she doing? Okay, we're going to watch Rayah right here. Okay, now watch. She sets the pick. Look. Wide open. Wide open. Wide open. Right? If she throws it to this hand right here, Rayah can either, turn into the basket and shoot, or she can pass it back out to a three-point player. Rayah passes the ball well. Why doesn't she throw her? She could even do a bounce pass around her because she's jumping up. All she has to do is a bounce pass around her or throw it over the top. Does she do that? No. Why? 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 Okay, let's watch what happens now. Pick. Oh. Okay, so watch what I'm talking about. They don't want to utilize her to help them. Now she's going to come up and pick. She picks right there, right? Now what she's going to do is come to the top. She comes to the top. Nelson-Ododa, when she sees Rayah right here coming to the top, she should immediately take her defender down and get position. You know what I mean? Now this player right here, Rayah is going to be open at the top of the key. Instead of forcing it into three defenders like she's doing, this is pro WNBA basketball. You got 4 defenders right here. What are you doing? Right? Rayah's wide open. Instead, she decides to shoot that bot. Now she's open, but you got 3 defenders right here. You throw it to Rayah at the top of the key, or you throw it right here, she has the better shot. Throw it to Rayah, Rayah could throw it to her, or This defender, if she threw the ball to Rayah, this defender would pop back out on Rayah. Nelson Ododa could create an opening for herself. She would have the player on her back, and you can do a little bit of high-low action. It's just incredible to me that she took that shot. Now look at Rayah hustling back on defense. Finds her person. Comes to the middle. Yep. Does what she's supposed to do on defense. Now she's hustling back down. Look at her. Hustling back down, rim running. Gets position. Gets position. This player... Again, dribbles her defender into the paint, creating chaos. Yo, this is the WNBA. This is pro level hoops. I don't understand what's going on right now. Who is that player? Okay, let's watch her on defense, right? Switches back, goes back to the defender, does what she needs to do, stays with her, boom, blocks a shot. That was a clean block to me. But good defense, Rayah. Rayah's doing everything that she's supposed to be doing, or that she can be doing. Hold your head up. All ball. Okay, they're running a double with a pick coming to right here, right? She doesn't even allow for the pick to come before she throws the ball to Nelson Ododa, or whatever her name is. And it seems like it's just a two-player game between these two. They're not utilizing any other players hardly when they're playing offense, and that's just what's disturbing to me. I don't understand. Like Nelson Ododa, she gets the ball, she can quickly just throw the ball, turn and throw. She's wide open. All she has to do is shift down a little bit. She'll be even more wide open. If Nelson Ododa would just get the ball, if she's going to throw her the ball, get the ball and just throw her the ball, she'd have that wide open three. Do you think that's what happens? She doesn't even utilize the pick that Rayah is setting, for one. Throws the ball. Now Rayah sets the pick. Look at Nelson Ododa. She just turns. She's wide open. Well, no, she's not wide open. She's wide open. And all she has to do is shift down a step, and she'll be even more wide open. Instead, she decides to take that shot. She has no rebounders. Look at Rayah. Rayah's trying to say, what are you doing? She's trying to run in to get the rebound. Man, all she had to do is throw the ball right here. She's wide open. Shoots that shot, misses it. JC gets the rebound because she's a hustler. Now, look at Rayah. Look at Rayah. Do you guys think she has position? What could this have player done quicker to get her the ball? Right? JC needs to shift down, for one, to take her defender away. Right? Then this defender would have to come up. Why is Nelson Ododa going into the middle of the paint when Rayah is right there? I don't understand their offense, guys. I'm trying to keep it 100. Why is she going into the middle of the paint when Rayah is right there? She needs to come out to the perimeter, or if she's going to go into the paint, she needs to come down here to this side right here. Why is she going to the middle of the paint? JC needs to be down here more. Which she does, okay? Now, Rayah's wide open. Rayah's wide open. Good. JC gets her the ball. And I guess there was a foul called on this play. Now look at Rayah hustling again. Hustling again. Wide open. Give her the ball. What are they doing? They're just overlooking her. Like they don't trust her. You have to let her have touches, guys, in order for her confidence to explode and have a feel for the game and work on her movements and work on her offense. You have to give her the ball. You're losing by 28 points. What is it going to hurt to throw the ball into the paint? Rayah's either going to do a move or she's going to throw it out. Wide open. Throw it to her left side. Throw it to her left side. Wide open. Wide open. Give it to her. Thank you. Then it was a bad pass. Okay, look at. I want to show you something. You have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have her all by herself, right? Do y'all think that she should slow it down, or do you think that she should, just go all the way to the basket? Now, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nobody's in the paint. She should have came right over here, right? Woo! Right? She stands on the outside. Rayah's coming down over here. She's dribbling all these defenders. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you think the smart thing would have been to either slow it down and pull it out and start the defense, or to keep forcing the issue here? This is a WNBA team, guys. Why does she dribble into 3 players? Really 4. And still, she tries to throw it to JC, I think, and it's just too late. Why didn't you just slow it down? Who is this player? She tries to throw it to her. It's too late. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Turnover. Now we're on defense. Let's go, Rayah. Rayah's playing perimeter defense, guys. Look at that. Look at playing perimeter defense. Goes in. Look at this. What I want to show you right here. Watch Nelson. Odada or Doda. I keep getting her name. I don't care. I'm mad at her. Look. Look at her positioning right here. She sees Kate Martin, right? She sees Kate Martin. Rayah's going to come up. Rayah comes up, stops her. Yep. Look at Nelson. I just want you to watch her. Watch the ball. Look at Nelson. Now she sees the ball coming in. She should immediately step in towards the basket. Step in towards the basket. Once she steps in towards the basket, this player can go here, or if she shoots the ball, she's going to get blocked. But Nelson Ododa is late. Look at. She's standing there. Did you see the little baby step that she took? Did you guys see that? Now she's too late. This is a WNBA. Guys, this kind of stuff just drives me crazy. It just drives me crazy. It just drives me crazy. It just drives me crazy. Breathe, Cece. Breathe. It's just so bad. It's just so bad. I'm going to pick on her. I'm going to pick on her. Look it. She lets her go right through. That you know how lazy that is? Guys, you know how lazy that is? Now watch her. Watch her. Okay, look at Rayah. Look at where the ball is. Rayah's going to shift over like she's supposed to. Look at Nelson. Look at the way she's standing on defense. Boom. She jumps up. What is she even jumping for? Why is she even jumping? She's not doing. Amir's not doing nothing. She's jumping. Why is she jumping? Oh my God. Now she jumps and she's out of position, right? So Letitia Amir just shoots the ball. She makes a bank. I'm called bank, I'm sure. But that was all on this player right here. Just lazy defense and not staying grounded. What did she jump for? because the player was shifting to the left. This is bonkers to me. Just bonkers. All right, now let's see if they give Rayah the ball. She's not wide open again. Nelson Ododa, what is she doing? They don't wait for plays to develop, I'm afraid. That's what the issue is. Let's see. This is a play where they finally give Rayah a touch, but it was a great play. It was a high-low switch play, which was really good. And then Rayah cuts through the middle, which I'll break it down. But from the beginning, if they would have got Rayah the ball, they wouldn't have had to run that play. So either way, Rayah had opportunities here, but didn't get the ball when I thought she should have got the ball. Now look, here's the play right here that I'm talking about. Now, she automatically doesn't even look down at Rayah, right? She doesn't even look her way. She is going to Nelson Ododa. However, this is how I feel. This is just my opinion. If she would have been just a little bit more patient with the ball, Rayah has a mirror on her back. Let me just rewind it just a second here. There's Rayah, right? Amir's going to be on her back. This player right here, she's shifting down on defense to watch Rayah, right? So they can double team her if she gets the ball. However, as you can see, this player right here, she's not even looking this player's way. She's looking for Nelson Ododa to come up, right? Because I guess that's the play call. In my opinion, if she would have looked her way, and if she would have threw her the ball, this would have caused this defender to come out, and Rayah would have been wide open underneath the basket because she's a lot stronger than Letitia, and she would have been on her back. As you can see right here. See? She's not even looking her way. I don't know why. Right, because there's nobody behind Letitia right here. This defender's worried about this player right here. Nelson Ododa's defender is up on her tight, and she's still trying to get Nelson Ododa the ball. All she had to do was shift the defense. Shift the defense. Throw the ball here. This player comes out. Rayah would have been wide open. She's stronger than Amir. She either would have turned and got that layup right there, or that little jumper right there, or she would have thrown it back out to the open person. Now it still develops into a good play, but I'm just, when you're breaking down plays, I look for holes, right? And this was a big miss right here. She's not even paying attention, right? She's a point guard. She needs to be able to see this stuff and recognize this stuff and be able to say, hey, if I throw the ball to this player right here, she's going to come out. Rayah's going to be open. Rayah's bigger than Amir. She goes to Nelson Ododa. Nelson Ododa throws it. Now Rayah's going to shift up. Nelson Ododa's going to get down, and she's going to go down, and she's going to get the ball right here, allowing Rayah to cut to the basket and get the shot. I mean, it was a well-developed play, but didn't have to go that far, in my opinion. So here you got Rayah coming out. Now look, Rayah's quick too. She didn't hesitate. Boom, gets the ball, layup. Now, my thing is, this is what I'm talking about. Give Rayah touches. If you're going to call plays like that and Rayah makes those plays, especially being at 6'4", 6'5", why not let her play? Why not get her in the game and let her play and build her confidence and run plays like that? Or get her on the low block where they missed her so many times when she was in the game. It's just, I don't understand it. All right, guys, hey, there wasn't much film to really break down Rayah's game. That was like the most minutes she's played all season, which was 11 minutes, so I broke it down the best that I could. Here's what I will tell you. Rayah needs to be in the game. She needs to get more touches. They're not going to go to the playoffs. And in breaking down that game, I saw a lot of deficiencies on defense and offensively for their entire program. Not just not getting Rayah the ball, but just their offense in general. They're not cohesive. They're not running plays that benefit them as offensive players. They're not using players' strengths to their advantage. And defensively, they're one of the worst in the league. So I don't know. I love Rayah, and I'm always gonna fight for Rayah. And I just think that if you draft somebody and you draft them because you think they're good enough to be playing in the W, then you need to let them play. Whether it's 5 minutes every game, whether it's, the second half when you don't have an opportunity to win this game, when you know you're not going to the playoffs, you're sitting in last place or second to last, one of them. Develop her. Develop her. You drafted her for a reason. Let her develop. She can get better training and practicing all the time, but a player is not going to reach their full potential unless you get them on the court in game time speed, in real speed, and let them play against other teams. That's how they get better. So that's all I got for you. Leave a comment. Hey, guys, please like the video. When you like the video, it helps the algorithm. So please like the video so we can continue to grow this channel. Appreciate you. Fight on. Go Rayah.